Because millions of people don't have any food in the world, so let's eat.
So much to share, so much to eat.
Is a big problem not only in Africa but in the world. It would be nice.
But there are those who are less fortunate. Perhaps you could
Yes.
comment on those people for us.
Well, Jan Murray is, I think.
Jan Murray.
He's worse off.
There's a direction there.
How's that?
Well, I mean, nobody really wants to be Jan Murray.
Television and film that
You'd always rather be yourself.
musicians have now.
That with the worldwide, and we have some recognition to some of the stations, including for us, Melbourne, Australia, EDNF.
I mean, you're not taping this, are you, Randy?
Thank you.
And then Roberta Duran says to the other guy, "No, you blow it up this time."
Oh!
Jerry Lewis, the actor, or Jerry Lewis, the telephone guy. Any of those caps that I wear, it's always a love. Either that or the hang! That feeling that what it is that a creative person does, whether that be as an artist or as a creative
Source.
you could say source, that's your word.
Genius.
Genius would be more my word.
My next guest is Mr. Bill Cosby, the man who's done more commercials than Bruce Jenner.
Dino, man, it's me. Bill couldn't be with us.
I guess that's perfect.
And you only have one tape with one song in it.
Yeah.
You ever play the lotteries? Yeah. Man, I never played them. But you ever get a lottery ticket, somebody give it to you as a gift, like for Christmas or something? I always thought that was the weirdest gift to give somebody, a lottery ticket, you know? So here you go. Nothing. That's nothing at all there. From me to you, a worthless hunk of cardboard. But that's all it is, unless it pays off, you know? And that'd be worse. Imagine giving a guy a lottery ticket for Christmas who wins. You get a call, a guy from like a week later, go, "Yeah, what's that, Bill? Yeah, I remember that ticket I give you. 14 million bucks, huh? Ah! Well, Merry Christmas to you then. What'd you get me again? Oh, you had a cup. Oh, that was some cup too, wasn't it? Guess no chance of that cup skyrocketing in value in the next little while, is there? You dirty dog! How you guys doing, all right? The weirdest show I ever see, the dating game? That's a weird show. The prize on the dating game, another contestant. Talk about cheap, you know, they chuck you somebody else. And they always do the same thing on the dating game. They get a beautiful girl, match her up with 3 big geeks, you know? Last week they had a guy, I was like a crazy guy, loony bin, psycho, wingnut, crazy guy. You can tell by the way they introduce him, you know, they go, "Bachelor number 2 is a shadowy lurking character. From no fixed address, please welcome." Guy comes shambling into the studio, well-thumbed copy of Catcher in the Rye sticking out of his back pocket there, you know? And then they make the girls ask those questions. They always be laced with sexual innuendo, you know? Girl got to go, "Bachelor number 2, if I were a popsicle, what would you do to me then? What? That's what it says on the card here, something about a popsicle." And then the guy goes, "Well, if you're a popsicle, huh? Well, first of all, I guess I'd take your wrapper off. If you know what I mean. Then I'd grab a hold of your sticks. If you know what I mean. Then I'd press you against the counter till you're broken too." But put half you in the freezer till later. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm getting at there? Crazy guy that turned out to be. I quit smoking. That's good for your teeth, man. You ever tried that? Holy cow, is that tough, huh? I smoked ever since I was a kid. I always remember smoking, you know? One time I remember I was a little kid, I was like 8 years old, and I was behind my garage. I was sneaking a cigarette back there, and my dad caught me. I'll never forget it. His big head came around the corner of the garage. There it was, my dad's big head. And then his body, right after it. There was his body. Trailing his head as it often would. And he grabbed me, and he hauled me in. And I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know? What he did is he pulled out his giant cigar. Must have been half the size of my arm, this big cigar. Stuck it in my mouth, lit it up, made me smoke it all the way through, right to the end. That's when I started smoking cigars real heavy. That plan backfired on him. Then there was another time I remember, now that I'm thinking about it. I was behind the garage again, as luck would have it. And this time I was smoking a big fat joint back there. And don't do drugs. And my dad's big head showed up again. And there's no body this time, just a big head. That was the funny part. You like to mix it up like that, you know? So anyways, he grabbed me there with his teeth, and he hauled me in. And I thought I was in for the strapping of my life, you know, but injected me with heroin. So he was a strict man, I'll tell you that. But you gotta quit smoking, that's all I know, man. You gotta quit smoking. It's not all I know other things too, but be a kind of a wasted life if that's all I combed out of it there. But you gotta quit smoking, because otherwise you get old and then unhealthy, you know? You see a lot of that, you know? Although some guys don't. You ever see those old guys? Doesn't matter what the hell they do to themselves, they just grow old anyway, you know? Meet a guy, be the oldest bastard you ever met, you know? Just does everything wrong, you know? Every day, I smoke 4 packs of cigarettes. I drink a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I hit myself in the head with a shovel every goddamn day. I'd like to die. God, I'd love to die. One time I put a shotgun in my mouth and blew the whole goddamn back of my head off there. Just a slight ringing in the ears. I can't die. Thanks. How you guys doing? All right? The weirdest show I ever see the dating game? That's a weird show. The prize on the dating game, another contestant. Talk about cheap, you know, they chuck you somebody else. And they always do the same thing on the dating game. They get a beautiful girl, match her up with 3 big geeks, you know? Last week they had a guy, I was like a crazy guy, loony bin, psycho, wingnut, crazy guy. You can tell by the way they introduce him, you know, they go, bachelor number 2 is a shadowy, lurking character. From no fixed address, please welcome. Guy comes shambling into the studio, well-thumbed copy of Catcher in the Rye sticking out of his back pocket area. And then they made the girls ask those questions. They always be laced with sexual innuendo, you know. Girl got to go, bachelor number 2, if I were a popsicle. What would you do to me then? What? That's what it says in the card here, something about a popsicle. And then the guy goes, well, if you were a popsicle, huh? Well, first of all, I guess I'd take your wrapper off. If you know what I mean. Then I'd grab a hold of your sticks. If you know what I mean. Then I'd press you against the counter till you're broken too. Put half you in the freezer till later. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm getting at there? Crazy guy that turned out to be. But everything's expensive, isn't it? Oh, man, I want to buy this dog. You should have seen this dog. This guy wanted to sell me a dog in the store. It was $600, this dog. Can you believe it? $600 for a dog? Oh, man. I was looking to pay, you know, a buck. I just wanted a bargain dog, a nice discount dog, a cheap off the rack kind of dog, any kind of, show me to your bin of dogs, my good man, I said to the guy. But this guy says, no, he says, why don't you buy this dog? He says, this is $600, this dog, but he says, this dog is a pit bull. He says, this dog will protect your valuables. You know, and I don't even have anything very valuable, you know. I buy the pit bull, that would be the most valuable thing I have. I'd have to buy something to protect it then, you know. I'd be out shopping for wolverines the next day there. Show me something in a timber wolf if you could. No, you don't want a dog like that. I want a dog do things for me, you know. Fetch my slippers and things like that. You know, Pitbull won't do that. I say, hey, Pitbull, fetch my slippers. You know, Pitbull will go, I could kill you, pal. I'm a pit bull. Don't you read the papers or anything? I don't fetch slippers. I fetch people. That's all I could fetch you a guy. That's the best I could do. Maybe be wearing some slippers. How about I bump a guy off around bedtime? How about that? So you go, all right then. Fair enough. Boy, those dogs will kill you fast too, man. Just they rip your throat out. That's what Pitbull does. He goes, ah! Rips your throat out, and you die. And you die before he hits you. Dog being there, you go, I think I'll have a heart attack. When I was a kid, it was a Doberman. That was a mean dog when I was a kid. And they'd rip your throat out too, but they'd give you a little, you know, head start. Doberman see you on the street. Go, hey, your house over there? Okay. So you don't even see Dobermans around anymore. You know that because pit bulls have all the work now. They're the big dog. Dobermans, once in a while you see them on a street corner, you know. It's sad. On a park bench with a frisbee. I used to be somebody, hey. I'm a Doberman, hey. Got a buck? Buck for the Doberman here. Yeah, I don't get those crazy killer dogs. When I buy a dog, I always try to buy a dog that, you know, if he goes berserk, I can take him. I like to be able to beat up my dog if I have to. I got a wiener dog. You know, I got one of those. Wiener dog can't rip your throat out, you know. Unless you're lying down, you know, that'd be about the only way. You'd have to be lying down sleeping, and the wiener dog sneak up late at night, start nibbling at your throat there. Maybe by daybreak, he's got a hold of a vein, he's pulling out a vein there, you know. Well, you wake up, oh, get away from me, you wiener dog. What the hell, you think you're a pit bull there or something? You get... Give me my vein back there, that's my vein you got there. Worse than wiener dog, give him maybe a hickey, that's about all you got. And that's embarrassing too. Hey, you have a hickey, people see you on the street, go, hey, you got a wiener dog over there, huh? Okay, listen, that's the end of my jokes, but thanks a lot, you've been great. See you later there.